Y'all need to give Baby Storm an apology right the fuck now. Go to Baby Storm's page and apologize to that girl right the fuck now. Because when Baby Storm came out and told all of us that Ice Spice is a bully, she's a fake ass bitch, and she's not who she claims to be. Oh, you crazy, and overusing the word spiritual psychosis and using it in the wrong term, coming from somebody who studied psychology in college. Y'all were overusing and abusing that term and wrongly using it just for Cleotrapa to come out like a month later and confirm everything that she said. I
Wow.
really want y'all to go to her page and give her an apology, because the way y'all did that, girl, I will never get over that. And let me just say, I always believed you. If you watching this, girl, I always believed you, Baby Storm. I always believed everything you was saying. You did not deserve that queen. I would have exposed her too. But moving on, not only did Baby Storm Ben told us about this, but I been told y'all about this. I've been told y'all Ice Spice sold her soul. But also, we gonna get into the demonic video when Ice Spice was trying, like when Ice Spice was in a prayer circle and she was shaking her head, damn near about to jump out her seat while they was praying and shit. Told y'all this. So before we even get into it, I'm gonna need you to like the video, subscribe so you can see more videos like this. All right, subscribe, stay subscribed to stay enlightened. Okay, I say enlightenment because I warn y'all ahead of time. If you fucking with me, you know shit ahead of time. You know, on some real spiritual psychic shit. I tell y'all shit that happens before it even fucking happens. And I'm pretty sure I predicted that Ice Spice was gonna have another tower moment and she was gonna get exposed again. Let me bring the clip up. I told y'all when I did a reading on her, I said her heart chakra is closed, meaning that this bitch, no shade, she's not very emotional. She's disconnected from her heart chakra. Let me talk. Let's bring up the clip. Y'all, I also predicted that Ice Spice is not just getting money from, and Cleotrapa confirmed this as well. Ice Spice is not just getting money from her music. Her label is also giving her money, which Cleotrapa confirmed. Or she's earning a lot of money from touring. And the Six of Pentacles. Why do I feel like somebody's helping Ice Spice with money? Like, I'm feeling not all the money she's getting is purely just from her music. Like, I feel like, is she signed to a label? Like, there's a machine. Boom, I was right about that. And I'm just pulling up these receipts real quick. I promise y'all we gonna get to the tea. But I'm just pulling up these receipts so y'all know to listen to me. Start listening to me. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you can stay ahead of time, baby. We are moving ahead of time. Meanwhile, people are over here guessing if Ice Spices is real or fake or not. People trying to decide. We already know what's up because I already put y'all on game. I be putting y'all on game. She feels very isolated. I see her feeling like, I think especially after the whole Nicki Minaj situation when Baby Storm exposed her, which as she should, y'all, I 100% believe Ice Spice deserves to be exposed. Make everything clear, y'all. When I do these tarot readings, I don't know too much about these celebrities. I'm not sitting on my computer all day searching up celebrity drama. I don't really know too much about them, and I'm not shitting on anybody that does, but I'm just not that invested. So when I do these readings, I'm using my intuition, my psychic abilities to get a general synopsis of their energy. I don't have like, you know what I mean? It's not like I actually researched all of this, but pay attention to what I said later on in this video. The devil card came out and the Hierophant came out. So definitely Ice Spice has a manager. Ice Spice is a puppet. To make a long story short, she does not have full and complete dominion over her music and over her image. She's a puppet. You know what I mean? The devil card is here. You already know where I'm about to take this. Ice Spice sold her soul for sure. She definitely did. And pay attention to the date that I made this tarot reading, because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, you keep restating the same things. No, bitch. I made this on August 23rd. It is September the 3rd. And on September 2nd, September 1st, Ice Spice went viral again for showing signs of demonic possession during a prayer. I didn't know any of this before. I made this way before she got exposed. Do y'all believe me now? Do you believe I'm psychic now? I'm going to give y'all chills because I predicted that Ice Spice was going to have another tower moment, aka another possibly getting exposed or just simply getting into some drama online. Listen up. Or a future canon event that, before we get into the tea, again, I'm just showing y'all proof that the things that I say is right. It's very important to me. So because I take my work seriously, I take my spiritual work seriously. So I predict again that Ice Spice may get into some drama around this time. And this was how many days ago? It was 10 days ago, y'all. 10 days ago. I made this reading not knowing anything. I didn't know she was going to get exposed. I didn't for sure know, but I predicted it was going to happen. Listen up. People are coming out here on the internet she does not like that at all. I'm getting a little bit of hot head energy, like very passionate. She feels very passionate, very kind of aggressive, annoyed. I'm hearing annoyed, just not feeling it. Like, I'm not feeling it. Knight of Wands, she may argue with people on the internet, or she may get into a little bit of beef around this time. She's feeling this energy makes her feel very much combative, okay? Three of Pentacles is here, so this does talk about connections within the industry. And I'm just not surprised that Cleotrapa has come out. If y'all don't know, I've been wanting to do a reading on Cleotrapa and Ice Spice, but I just couldn't find the correct time to, because I just feel like, you know, they was never really trending together, so I didn't really know when to do it. But we've been warning Cleotrapa about Ice Spice and her being a fake ass friend, because let me tell you something. I got my notes down for this one. One thing that was a warning sign for me within their friendship is that Ice Spice never promoted or put Cleotrapa on game. And I'm about to bring something up and y'all may not like it. I'm from New York. Oh my God, yes. What does New York have to do with this? It explains a lot. There's a culture within New York. And the culture is that if I'm eating, my friends is eating. If I'm doing good, my friends is doing good. If it's food on my table, it's food on my friend's table. When you get out the hood, you taking your friends and your family with you. That's the culture in New York. And so I always side-eyed Ice Spice. It don't matter how long you knew this girl or not. The point is that Cleotrapa, if y'all don't know, Cleotrapa supported Ice Spice the beginning of her career, like before she blew up, before she came out with Munch, she supported her from the beginning. But one thing I noticed is that Ice Spice would never promote her music. She would never be in her music videos. She would never put her on game. The one time she promoted her song was when she got into beef with Lotto. And that's because Cleotrapa spoke out, because Cleotrapa was getting bullied online. She never put Cleotrapa on game, and that always weirded me out. But you know what? Another reason why I'm not surprised is number two. Here's another lesson. Never trust a Hispanic bitch from the Bronx. And it's no shade. I have nothing against my Hispanic girlies, but Hispanic girls from the Bronx have a track record of being very fake, very deceiving, very conniving, and also kind of racist. Like, yeah, Hispanic people from the Bronx can be very, let's just say I experienced a lot of racism from the Hispanic community. But I've been told y'all about this, so y'all shouldn't be surprised either. We just here to sip the tea, so let's sip it. Also, my girl Eloho, I am Eloho, been warned Cleotrapa that Ice Spice wasn't a real friend. And you know, Cleotrapa said, told you so. But Cleotrapa, it's true though. My thing is, look, sis, if you're gonna put it on the floor, let's keep it a buck. Let's put it all out on the floor. Let's be real here. The reason why you decided to give Ice Spice the benefit of the doubt, and the reason why you kept hanging around her, is because unfortunately around this time she has a little bit more clout than you. You know what I mean? She's trending right now, and it would do you and your music career a little bit of a favor to be around her. You know what I mean? To be seen with her, it would also keep your name in a blog. So I feel like not only did Cleotrapa decide to do that because she really wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, but also I'm pretty sure her label and her management, you know, it probably advised her like, hey, you know, even if this girl is kind of a bitch, like you should still hang around her, because you know what I mean? If she's eating, then you being with her, you gonna eat too. You riding off her coattails, no shade. But next, I just want to give a warning. Capricorns will be came at within this video, okay? I don't care what nobody has to say. Yes, I'm on y'all ass. This is real Capricorn shit. I am not surprised at all. If y'all don't know, Ice Spice is a Capricorn, and Capricorns are known to be very selfish and emotionally detached, okay? And I'm specifically going to talk about unevolved Capricorns. So we're not going to, because I don't hate all Capricorns, but I'm going to specifically say unevolved Capricorns can be very selfish. If it doesn't involve them, their feelings, or their benefit, it can be really hard to make a Capricorn give a fuck. Specifically, unevolved Capricorns. Also, she talked about Ice Spice being very calculated, which I'm not surprised. Again, like I said, real Capricorn shit. And I'm also a Capricorn moon, so I have a lot of, okay, I'm speaking from experience. Ice Spice is also a narcissist, which is like shocking. Yes, most celebrities in the industry are narcissists, y'all. And that's true narcissism. Let me tell you something. This is as somebody who studied psychology. Do not take psychological terms and just abuse them, because the way y'all called that girl Baby Storm, saying she's going through spiritual psychosis, which she probably was, but you shouldn't be abusing that word. Ice Spice is the true definition of a narcissist. She only keeps people around her that want to kiss her ass. No shade. This is giving me very much Nicki tease. Okay, Nicki Minaj tease. And the universe is trying to teach her a lesson right now. The universe is screaming at her to learn this lesson. She needs to have an ego death. She needs to evolve, mature, and have an ego death. Because even as mature as Cleotrapa was about the whole situation, which I wouldn't be, Ice Spice still couldn't understand. Yeah, none of this surprises me. Throughout the story, what I also learned about Ice Spice is that she's not a girl's girl. I don't know how she tried to pull a fast one and convince the whole public that she's a girl's girl. Because if you guys realize throughout the whole story, it seems like Ice Spice prioritizes the men that are around her, aka Riot. Like she showed more care and concern for Riot than she did Cleotrapa. And that is how she also reminds me of Nicki Minaj. Like it's kind of like they don't really care for women, they don't respect women, but when it comes to men, she also mentioned that she would only hang out with the guys. Like basically, I think Riot and his cousin and other people, like other guys came over and she played basketball with them instead of going to do TikToks with Cleotrapa. She's not a girl's girl. And coming from a real girl's girl, an original girl's girl, like I love my mother down. Which, speaking of mothers, no shade, Cleotrapa. I feel like Cleotrapa again was being willfully obtuse, not only because she needed the money and she needed the recognition that would come from hanging out with Ice Spice, but also my thing is this: I wouldn't trust no girl that is that quick to dog out their mother like that. Like you were so quick to call your mom delusional and desperate. Yeah, girl. Like she's not a good friend. You don't even care for your own mother. But moving on, me personally, I would have crashed out after I found out they had a secret dinner. Like you telling me I'm starving, bitch. I'm hungry as shit. We in the middle of nowhere and y'all go to like a steakhouse dinner and not invite anybody? And then not even tell nobody and continue to sit there and let her look hungry and desperate. But what this also reveals to me about Ice Spice is that you can tell she never had anything before. You can tell when people never had nothing to their name, they never had no type of fame, no money, no type of power, because the way she is exercising and abusing her power over Cleotrapa throughout this story is disgusting. And it just goes to show, like, you ain't never had shit before. Because if this was really true to you and not new to you, you wouldn't be acting like you all brand new and like, oh, okay, like this is my shit, so you can't use my shit. You can't, like, you was being real selfish and real ignorant. Like if you was really a bad bitch and you always got what you want, you wouldn't feel the need to do all of this because you would be used to this type of treatment. But clearly, it goes to show that number one, Ice Spice has low self-esteem. And you ain't never had shit before. Side note, Cleotrapa also basically said that Ice Spice is not really mixed. That apparently her father looks more Hispanic than anything. And y'all know where I'm about to take this. Given very much Tyler for some reason. Let me tell you something. This is why we always have to ask about the background of an artist if they look racially ambiguous before we give them our support as the black people, as a black community, because it just goes to show, like, y'all want to profit off of black culture but not really be black. You want to have the benefits of being in tune with black culture without actually having to be black. It just reminded me so much of Tyler when Tyler kept avoiding the question about her race, and come to find out both her parents look Eastern Asian, giving very much Indian vibes. But if y'all think colorism doesn't play a role in all of this, you're absolutely silly. The way Ice Spice keeps saying that, oh, everybody is jealous of her, and especially Cleotrapa is jealous of her, colorism does play a role in that. Because let me tell you something, and I'm saying this as a girl from New York, a lot of Hispanic girls, especially from the Bronx, were raised to believe that, oh, you're better than all of these darker people, and if they have anything negative to say about you, they're jealous. They're jealous. That is why Ice Spice constantly calls people jealous of her. Ice Spice, who the fuck is jealous of you? You have to shake your ass on stage to make money. Who the fuck is jealous of you? This wasn't a real relationship. She mentioned that Ice Spice would only call her to hang for like public events. It was never given like, oh, let's chill, let's go do this, let's go do that. Which I believe her. She said Ice Spice don't really have that many friends, specifically female friends. I believe her. Ice Spice gives pick me vibes. First of all, why would you ever want to trust a bitch? And this is no shade, but Cleotrapa, why would you ever want to trust a bitch that be on her Her songs talking about some, oh, I'm taking her man, I'm better than her, oh, he got a girl but I won't tell, you know, oh, I'm better than her, I'm taking her man. Clearly she's not a girl's girl. He used her as the token dark-skinned friend to make it seem like she's not colorist. Oh, because look at me, I have a dark-skinned friend, how can I be colorist? That's a colorist mentality. Basically, she just used her for the image. Here's another lesson for y'all. Don't trust nobody that will be out here throwing stuff in your face after they offer to do something, which I've had that shit happen to me before. Cause bitch, I've had all of this shit happen to me. Like I've had people sneak out on me and have secret dinners. Meanwhile, I'm starving and not tell me shit. That whoo child, that pisses me off. But I've also had people that will offer me help and then they will only offer you help. Usually people like this will only offer you help to throw it back in your face to be like, oh, I did this for you. I did that for you. They think what comes with the help is then in turn slavery. What comes with the help is, oh, you're gonna do anything I say. But no. Ain't nobody your fucking lapdog. Yeah, unfortunately, Cleotrapa went against her. She was being willfully obtuse and went against her better judgment for, you know, fame, money, and power. But it's not her fault. At the end of the day, this just goes to show Ice Spice never had shit before because this is what you do. The first thing you do when you get money and power is to abuse it and make other people feel like shit. That's disgusting. And let this be a lesson for all my aspiring artists, because I know y'all out there. For all my aspiring artists, let this be a lesson. At the end of the day, this whole situation is going to hurt Ice Spice in the end because nobody wants to work with somebody like this. This was very unprofessional of her, very rude, very much entitled, very narcissistic. Like, this is going to hurt Ice Spice in the end because, I mean, let's keep it a buck. Cleotrapa wasn't her real homegirl. This was more so like a business friendship. This is gonna hurt Ice Spice in the end because who's gonna want to work with somebody that, you know, won't even guarantee they get paid, you know what I mean, won't even guarantee them some food, won't even guarantee them a hotel room. Like, it's gonna hurt her in the end. While she's sitting up here thinking that she's on top of the world, I promise you, wait till Ice Spice realizes that the only reason why she has that many people around her is because of the same reason she was able to do what she did to Cleotrapa: money, fame, and power. But when all of that dies down and you no longer have the money to pay for your security guards, you no longer have the money to pay for a manager, you no longer have the money to pay for your hairstylist and your makeup artist, all them people will disappear. You're surrounded by a bunch of yes men. And I always say that about celebrities. Celebrities, they get to a certain point in their career where they're only surrounded by yes men. You're surrounded by yes men because you're paying them. Them hanging around you is putting food on their table. So obviously they're not going to tell you no. Obviously they're not going to stick up to you. But wait till all this shit disappears. She's going to learn. She's going to learn. Watch all of this shit disappear. So y'all know we back on the floor with it and we're about to do a tarot reading. Okay, I got the candle lit up. Let's fucking go. So, first question I had is, what is Ice Spice's true personality or her real persona? First of all, the death card came out. That was one of the first cards that came out. I think it was the first. It was the first. I'm hearing the old Ice Spice is dead. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like, she's too far gone. She's not who she used to be. And let me just say this first of all. It is a common misconception that people say that money changes you. Money does not change you. It only makes those already bad personalities you had about yourself. It only makes those bad qualities even worse because now you have money and power. Now nobody can't tell you shit because you have power now. So she's almost in a way transformed into this horrible person. Um Something about her spirit doesn't sit right with me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, as I was hearing Cleotrapa talk about all of these things, I had a gut feeling in my stomach like something was off. Like, I don't know, something about Ice Spice, something is off. Like, that industry shit, y'all, I'm telling y'all, ever since the Super Bowl, I don't know. But the King of Pentacles is here. She only prioritizes materialistic things. Real Capricorn shit, which, by the way, I forgot to mention. Another thing about Capricorns, they are opportunists and social climbers. So everything that Cleo was saying within the video does not surprise me at all. Real Capricorn shit. But she prioritizes money and wealth over anything. Money and finances is really important to her. That's number one. Number two, the Hierophant came out. She is manufactured. The personality she is showing to the public is a manufactured personality for her career. She is not who she claims to be. She's not who she claims to be, and that's why there's been this like need to expose Ice Spice to show the real her, because the real her is not who she's showing. It is not the person she's trying to portray herself as. So due to her label and her management, she has been advised to create this and keep up with this false personality, but that is not truly who she is. The Four of Cups gives me spoiled brat energy. I don't know why I get spoiled brat energy. She's very spoiled, very much giving, this isn't what I want. Like, she's not being her true self. She's not being true to herself, and she's very spoiled. I don't know why I keep hearing that. She's spoiled. I guess the fact that she blew up so quickly, and Cleo also mentioned this within her video, Ice Spice did not have to work as hard for her career. Her success came very quickly to her due to, no shade, Drake, which, that's exactly why Drake should retire. Like, I never liked Drake. This is all Drake's fault. Anyway, the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands makes me think hothead energy. I don't know why I keep getting this for Ice Spice, but I keep getting hothead energy. Like, she's quick to argue. She's very hot-headed. Very much like, I can't explain it, just hothead type of energy. The Ten of Wands is here and the Page of Pentacles is here. Yeah, she only cares about money. She's really prioritizing her career. She doesn't care about anything else. Again, I told y'all, she's kind of emotionally detached. But with everything that's going on right now, the Queen of Cups is here, and the Knight of Swords is here. She is bound to make certain decisions. She doesn't properly think things through. So for people saying that Ice Spice is not the most intellectual person, I would agree. She kind of does things and thinks later. Like, she's not necessarily, you know what I mean, making wise decisions around this time. She's also very heightened, like her emotions. She may not show it, but this situation has been affecting her emotionally as well. She feels very emotional around this time, very much like, I'm trying to keep my shit together, but it's like things keep falling apart. Anywho, the Seven of Cups is here and the Three of Pentacles is here. She cares about connections within the industry. Like I said, she's a social climber. She is a social climber. She prioritizes connections within the industry, and she gets offered many things behind the scenes. So there is something about Ice Spice we do not 100% know. The Temperance card is here. She's trying to find balance and stability at this time, but also she's like, my cups is filled. I don't know about you, but I'm getting money. My pockets is filled. So she's kind of being very arrogant in this sense. It's kind of like, I'm chilling. Like, I don't know about you. You sitting here complaining, doing all of this, doing all of that, but I'm chilling. We good over here, so I don't really give a fuck about none of that. She's kind of like using the state of her career at this moment to fall back on, like, you know, I don't really care. I'm still going on tour. I'm still doing me. She doesn't really give a fuck. And the Two of Swords is here. She's looking out to other opportunities. She may be trying to expand her brand at this time. The King of Wands is also here. Ice Spice gives me very masculine energy. That's why she doesn't resonate with girls. And I always side eye girls that only hang out with boys, because, like, the Three of Wands is here. Yup, she feels very intense, very passionate around this time. She may be quick to argue, may even ruin her own social image because of her mouth. I'm hearing because she's such a hothead, and especially around this time, she feel like can't nobody tell her nothing. She's gonna be even more like, she may argue and go back and forth on the internet. Next up is she dating Riot? Let's see, cause y'all said, okay, so, but yeah, it was said that Ice Spice is dating Riot, but for some reason, I just don't believe that. I don't think they're dating, you guys. This gives me like, okay, for all my girlies, y'all about to understand where I'm going with this. Like, you have that guy best friend that low key likes you, but you don't really like him like that, but you keep him around because he does things for you. That's the vibe I get. Like, I don't think she really likes him like that, but she knows that he's willing to be her lapdog, so she keeps him around. It's like, with the promise of her being, committed to him, he's gonna stick around because, no shade, I don't like saying this word, but he's a simp. And so he's willing to accept breadcrumbs, and she's willing to keep him around because he's useful. But let's get into the energy. Is she dating Riot? All right, let's get to the tea, y'all. So, is Ice Spice in a romantic relationship with Riot? Okay, so one of the first cards that came out is the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. They have two things in common. They're very passionate about music, so that's what brought them close together initially, and that's what keeps them close together. They do not play when it comes to their music, their business. That is the census of this relationship, is music, the work business aspect of this relationship. But The King of Wands and the Page of Wands also represents intimacy. So I would say this gives me boy best friend, girl best friend energy. And if y'all don't know what that means, to make a long story short, friends with benefits, they mess around on the low. Okay, so when she needs to get a, like, how can I say this? I'm in her energy right now. Riot is her backup plan. You know when your main nigga, so say you have a roster, right? You know when your main man is not available, he's not really talking to you, so you like, damn, I now let me go hit up the other one that's always available. You know this guy's always available. He's always it's kind of fucked up, but like he's always there and you know he likes you, so no shade. Why do I keep hearing like Riot be eating her coochie? I don't know why I be hearing that, y'all. But basically, to make a long story short, they're not in a romantic relationship. It's giving friends with benefits. They mess around on the low. I didn't want to believe it. Like, see, but that's why I didn't want to say they're in a relationship. The Page of Cups, they do have feelings for each other, but the Page is also very immature. It is very new energy. Um, this is it's nothing serious. It's nothing for real. It's like they like each other. Like, oh, you cool. Like, at least this is her energy for him. Like, oh, you cool. But I wouldn't wanna, you know what I mean? It's not giving, oh, I love you or nothing like that. It's giving I have love for you, but I'm not in love with you. The king of the emperor is here. So I think is Riot a little bit older than her? But she may see him as reliable. Okay, the emperor is a very reliable source, right? In order to have a good kingdom, you need to have a reliable king, a stable king. So he's very reliable, and I think she really likes that. He's very stable and consistent, and this is somebody she can rely on. The Six of Cups is here. So them having history with each other and knowing each other for a long period of time does come into play in their relationship. So again, like it's puppy love. It's nothing serious. It's just like, they mess around on the low. That's not really her man. They may have even discussed this at one point. Like that's not really her man for real. They just, you know what I mean? They mess around from time to time. And the Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's all about business. The Page of Pentacles, it's all about business. It's all about earning money together, making their bread together. But for some reason, I don't know why I keep getting that Ice Spice will leave his ass in the dust. Because, I think it's kind of like stupid to stick with only one producer your entire career. Because you want to switch up your sound every now and then. So I think she's gonna ditch him at some point in her career. Do not be surprised if they have a falling out. But yeah, they make money together. And there's a lot of business to it. The Six of Swords is here. So somebody in this energy, either her or him, I'm getting mainly him, felt betrayed, felt backstabbed. Somebody went behind the other's back and did something without their knowledge. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ice Spice had cheated on him before, or she lied to him about something and he had to discover the hard way. But yeah, there is this energy of like not really fucking with each other like that. So their relationship is very complicated to say the least. The Four Swords, the Four of Wands came out in reverse. So no, they're not in a committed relationship. They're not romantic. They're more so in a committed partnership. This is a business deal. They are business partners, okay? The Star card is here and the Sun card is also here. This is all about celebrity. That is a huge part of their relationship as well. It is now about the media, celebrity. So I think they're going to keep up this like, oh, are we dating? Are we not dating? Because it's a publicity stunt, right? It's something that gains them a lot of attention. But also, yeah, they are putting food on each other's tables. It's all about the industry, it's all about fame. So they don't have a real raw connection. It's just more so we fuck on the side, and that's my producer. And he's been around for a while. The Four of Cups, again, I keep getting this for Ice Spice. Like, I'm not feeling it. Like, she's very spoiled. It's like the universe is giving her a way out, and she's like, no, this isn't it. Like, this isn't what I want. Also, this talks about, Riot could be a really good boyfriend for her, but she may not like him. I just don't think Riot is her type. I don't think he's her type. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I thought Riot was Big Purr. I thought he was okay, but anywho, yeah, moving on. Does Ice Spice have demonic attachments? Because like I said, y'all, the way she was moving around when Ty Little was praying and the way she was like that girl looked like she was about to jump out her seat. So does she have demonic attachments? Yup, Ice Spice has demonic attachments. So again, this is talking about her video with Ty Little and when she was shaking around like a hoe in church. The devil card came out. One of the first cards that came out. The devil card came out. Literally, do you see the chain and how they're both bound to the Baphomet right here? That is the devil. That is the devil. Yeah, you see the fire, the pits of hell. She has demonic attachments. This could also be relative towards her mental health. I think, when you are in a lower mental state, you tend to attract negative entities that feed off of that negative energy. So not only is it about her connections within the industry that brought her demonic attachments, aka she sold her soul, also her mental health brings in demonic attachments. I'm getting she can be at a very like depressive low state, very low vibrational state that brings in these demonic attachments, or because of these demonic attachments it causes her to be at this low vibrational state. Three of Pentacles is also here, so her connections within the industry brought her these demonic attachments, especially if she has had any type of intimate relationship with anybody within the industry. This could have also brought her demonic attachments. Yes, you can get demonic attachments from having intercourse with certain people, okay? The star card is here. The three of cups is here. Yes, this talks about the industry. So something about her being within the industry brought her these demonic attachments. Be careful of who you hang around. The four of wands is here. Her soul is compromised. This is somebody she could have also talked to in the industry as well. Her soul is compromised. The nine of wands is here. She doesn't trust anybody. She's very on guard. And the judgment card is here. The universe is looking down. Whoo, child, she's gonna learn a very huge lesson. She's gonna have a tough time. I'm telling you, life's better on Saturn. Like, Saturn, Big Daddy Saturn is gonna teach her a fucking lesson, and I can't wait to see it. Anywho, how does she feel about Cleo and Cleotrapa and the whole exposure that's going on? Right, so how does she feel about Cleotrapa and getting exposed? The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands is here. She is not here for it at all. Again, expect to see her. I will expect to see her throwing subs on the internet, kind of arguing on the internet. She will have a moment on the internet. She does not feel very happy about this. She is very heated. As much as she want to pretend that she's chilling, she's not chilling. That girl is she's hot right now. Okay, Cleotrapa got you feeling very hot. Okay, Ice Spice, the ice is melted right now. You hot right now. The Eight of Wands is here again. So yeah, very passionate, very intense energy. She's angry. She's very angry at this. The Four of Cups keeps coming out for her. Is there something that's happening to her? Like, I just feel like she's not happy. I don't know what is going on. I'm getting ringing in my ears. This talks about, I don't know, y'all. Her soul is compromised. Like, she sold her soul, and I feel like there's a demonic entity that is compromising her soul. She does have many demonic attachments, and it's causing her to be in this funky kind of energy. Like, I don't really care. I'm not really feeling it. She feels emotionally detached. Like, I'm getting the same vibe for like Justin Bieber. Like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you even here? Like, I don't know why. I just keep feeling like her soul is gone. Like, that's where this energy is coming from, y'all. This meh, like just this meh energy. Like, I don't know. The Three of Pentacles, this does talk about her connections within the industry, so this has affected her connections within the industry. But also, I would warn Cleotrapa, be very careful. This is the type of girl that would block your success. She will try to block your success and make sure that her people don't work with you. Also, this makes me think she's like, you know what, I don't really care, I have other people I can hang out with, like, you're not the only one. So yeah, she's butthurt. She's butthurt. Cleotrapa, she's butthurt, especially with the whole baby storm situation. It was different. I'm feeling with Cleotrapa, she's a little bit more butthurt about it. um the Queen of Pentacles is also here, so she's kind of like, you know what, at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck. I'm still making money. I'm still, again, she's very like money obsessed. She prioritizes material things like a true Capricorn. um and yeah, she's like, you know what, I don't really give a fuck. I still got my bread. I'm still making money, so I don't really give a fuck. The Judgment card is also here. She feels very judged, and she's being negatively perceived on the internet, so she doesn't really like that. She feels judged, like incorrectly judged. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is also here. She's like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm at the high point in my career. I don't really give a fuck. So she's kind of using her career to like disassociate from all of this. She's like, at the end of the day, I'm at a high point. I'm not going to let you ruin my shine. You know, she's trying to soak in this moment of her career. And she's like, you know, I'm not going to let you bring me down when I'm at such a high point. Next, moving on. Will she have a long-standing career? This is the last question I will ask. And I think after this, I might not do another Ice Spice reading because I've been on her ass lately, so I'm gonna give her a break. But will she have a long-standing career? Unfortunately, I think the answer is yes, unfortunately. But I don't think she'll be a legend or anything, but her career will last a little bit longer than, say, for example, I don't know who was a one-hit wonder like Lil Nas X. She'll have more time than him for sure. Um, but I don't know how much because the Ten of Swords is here. I don't know what's going on, y'all. And then the Magician came out. The Death card keeps coming out for her. The Hierophant also keeps coming out. She has a great management. Her management may either be the downfall or the reason why her career ends up lasting super long. But yeah, so I'm not really sure. And then we got the Two of Swords. There's a very sacrificial energy in tune with Ice Spice. Her energy is very low vibrational. And Cleotrapa mentioned she had this like dead look whenever she didn't have makeup on. Her true aura is very dark. And I believe it. There's something very dark about Ice Spice. And I think the Super Bowl was her initiation into whatever weird shit Taylor Swift got going on. The Illuminati Queen, the World card is here. The Temperance card is here, the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups. So her connections within the industry, her management, and her drive to earn money may be the reason why she may have a long-standing career, but I don't think she'll be legendary. The Five of Pentacles is also here. So I don't see her lasting too long. I give her about like 5-6 years and you know, everything may start to dwindle down. 5-6 years and she'll be out of there. Anywho, let's move on to the one that we care about in this moment. Cleotrapa. Will Cleotrapa ever have her viral moment? Will she ever make it into Hollywood? Let's see. If there's any advice I would have, first of all, she will. It's gonna take a while. But here's the advice I would give to Cleotrapa. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Just because you didn't blow up as fast doesn't mean shit. Slow and steady truly does win the race. The Three of Pentacles is here. Having the right connection. So I would really tell her to focus on connecting with the right people and being at the right place at the right time because she will have her moment. Continue to be a hard worker with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Continue to be focused and grind, okay? Continue to grind, put all your passion, put all your energy because that speaks through your music. People can connect with you through your energy and your passion. So continue to be passionate, okay? The Magician is here, so definitely maybe cast a spell, girl. I don't know, cast a spell, do a little bit of magic, okay? And it's called black magic. Do a little bit of magic and yeah, the Star card is also here, so she will have her viral moment again. Okay, what is destined for you will be for you. The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so I do see her being a little bit discouraged, trying to contain her emotions around this time. She feels very low vibrational in the sense that she feels very depressed. It's almost this depressive energy. So I would really suggest y'all go ahead and go to her TikTok and give her some love. She feels very depressed and discouraged right now, which I get it. You know, seeing somebody up while you're down, you know, being a content creator, I can relate to that feeling. But ultimately, she will get exactly what she wants, okay? So, shout outs to her. But yeah, back to the demonic shit that Ice Spice did. She sold her soul, period. And she has this very low negative vibration. And that is it. And I told y'all about her agenda and how her agenda is to sexualize the youth and keep this low vibration so that we stay stuck. But you know, do whatever you want to do, child. Y'all don't be wanting to listen to me anyways. But anywho, that's pretty much it. That's the end of this video. Go stream Rockstar by Cleotrapa and go stream The City is a Graveyard by Baby Storm. I'll see y'all on the next one and I hope y'all enjoy this reading. Bye.